Welcome to Everyday English Stories. Today's story is called The Birthday Cake. After the story, we will learn 6 useful words. Let's begin. With Tom's birthday just around the corner, Mia was determined to bake him something special. She settled on a rich chocolate cake, knowing it was the one treat he could never resist. First thing in the morning, she headed to the local shop and gathered everything she needed. Eggs, flour, sugar, a generous block of butter, and a bar of good dark chocolate all went into her basket. Back in her kitchen, she tied on her apron and read the recipe from top to bottom. She creamed the butter and sugar together until the mixture turned pale and fluffy. One by one, she beat in the eggs, then folded in the flour with a light hand. The batter came together beautifully, glossy and smooth. She poured it into a tin and slid it into the preheated oven. As it baked, a warm, comforting aroma filled the whole flat. 40 minutes later, she pulled out a perfectly risen cake. But just as she was about to celebrate, her stomach dropped. The chocolate, the star of the whole thing, was still sitting untouched on the counter. She had been so focused on the batter that she had overlooked it entirely. Rather than panic, she took a deep breath and thought on her feet. She snapped the chocolate into pieces and melted it gently over low heat. Once it was silky and glossy, she poured it generously over the cooled cake. The glaze settled into a smooth, shining layer. To finish, she piped "Happy Birthday, Tom" in delicate white icing. The cake looked like something straight out of a bakery window. That evening, Tom arrived, and the moment he laid eyes on it, he was speechless. "You really went all out," he said, genuinely moved. "It was nothing," Mia replied, though her smile gave her away. They cut into the cake and savored every rich, chocolatey bite. Tom insisted it was, hands down, the best cake he had ever had. Mia had to admit that her little slip-up had turned into a happy accident. In the end, forgetting the chocolate had made the cake even more memorable. Some of the best results come from thinking quickly when plans fall apart. Now let's learn 6 useful words from the story. Determined. Having a firm decision to do something. For example, Mia was determined to bake him something special. Aroma. A pleasant, noticeable smell. For example, a warm, comforting aroma filled the whole flat. Thought on her feet. Reacted quickly and cleverly in a difficult moment. For example, she took a deep breath and thought on her feet. Glaze. A smooth, shiny coating on food. For example, the glaze settled into a smooth, shining layer. Went all out. Made a very big or complete effort. For example, "You really went all out," he said. Slip up. A small, careless mistake. For example, her little slip-up had turned into a happy accident. Try listening to this story again to hear the words in context. We publish new episodes every day, so please subscribe. See you tomorrow.